Hey YouTube, welcome to my channel. I am Jean-Pierre and today I'm bringing you an impromptu video that came to be from a reel that I put on my Instagram after I purchased this like metallic maxi skirt after I saw it on one of the influencers from my previous video. I loved it so much. I immediately was like, please let them have my size because you know, you never know with Amazon. And they did Chinese sizes, so I got the largest size that I could find. And I got it. I was so excited. I was gonna wear it for New Year's. Really wanted the silver, like what I saw, because I was going to replicate the outfit. It felt very me. Tried it on immediately for everyone on Instagram, like I typically do. I am not one that like tries it on first and then records. I like to see my honest reaction when I first put it on because I think that's the most authentic, and I think that's what's going to appeal the most and be able to truly tell my audience whether the item is good or not. So that's what I do on my Instagram. That's what I did for this particular one, and I got so many comments and feedback, which I am so excited about. Thank you so much for that. But some of these comments that you see, these comments right here prompted me to think, instead of doing a reel, try out some of the suggestions and feedback that you all had. Instead, I'm going to do a full YouTube video so that way we can get the whole breadth of this topic. Fit. We always think about size or does it work with your body shape, and I want to talk about fit, tailoring things, making sure that they fit the way that makes you comfortable, because when you're comfortable, I promise you, you gonna strut, you gonna pose, you gonna turn, because you have time to do that. You're not sitting there like adjusting or, you know, feeling. I've been there and I don't want you to be there. So fit is so important. If you watched one of my videos, I did talk about the, 5 ways to develop your personal style, the 5 ways to really truly feel beautiful in your clothing. And that was one of the things, is fit. So enough of me rambling. Let's talk about the skirt. So this is the skirt that I got from Amazon. I was thinking of it for New Year's Eve, but like most things, if I'm going to purchase it, it's because I can wear it in multiple ways within my closet, multiple events. Heck, I can wear it to Publix. I mean, matching Publix, but whatever. So this is the skirt. I got this in a 3XL. Chinese sizing, I tend to go as high up because they tend to have more petite frames, so their clothing is usually a lot smaller as far as the size reference. But here is the skirt. It is this metallic green. It's got the bodycon fit, and then it has a slit at the back. A slight slit, nothing like too crazy, so I can still wear a shaper and not have it show. But then it also has right here, you see the side zip. I talked about it before, but this was my reference. This is why I purchased this skirt. I love the way that it fit on her. It was more like a column skirt. It hugged in the right places and the bottom just kind of went straight down. That's what I was looking for. Let's see if that's what I got once I try it on. For reference, I am a size 16. I am not hourglass shape. I can't even say this is my mommy belly because after having Deegan, I was like 170 pounds. So it's not really my mommy belly. It's just my I love cupcakes belly, and that's okay. I don't have like a whole lot of booty. My waist to hip ratio is very, very small. So here's where my rib are, right there. And this is my hip bone. So they are right on top of each other. So if it wasn't for this extra love that I have, I would be extremely straight up and down. Actually, let me show you a reference point. Right here. This is me when I'm at my thinnest, or what I've dealt with my whole entire life. As you can see, I am very narrow shaped, rectangular shaped, straight up and down. That's why I was so fast. It's because my hips are so close together. But anyway, sometimes I have to dress for that particular figure. That's why you see me with a lot of fit and flare on. Back to the skirt. Let's try it on, and then we're going to work towards using the feedback and the suggestions that you all had. Thank you again for all of the comments. I appreciate y'all taking the time to help me with this. Let's do this. Okay, so here is the skirt without any styling, without any shaper. This is me just putting it on, trying it on, getting a feel for it. This is what I did on my Instagram. And I don't know if anyone else sees what I see, but it is that flare out at the bottom that is giving mermaid, and I am not trying to be Ariel up in here. I wanted to go straight down, and I'm wondering if it's because of my figure, the way that my thighs are a little bit larger. My thighs are ample, and I got the here and I got here that is causing that. Again, reference point, this is what I was looking for. This is what I'm getting. So one of the suggestions was, well, this was my suggestion. I'm going to try it with a shaper and see if that helps kind of like smooth everything out so that the skirt fits a little closer to what I was looking for. I don't think it's going to, but again, A/B testing, you do not know until you try, and that is the fun part about fashion. It is all about trying. There are no rules to this. Your body is your canvas. You can paint it however you want. So let's try a shaper. This is my favorite shape here. This is my favorite shaper of all time. It is from FBF Body. It is the Miracle Suit, and it is so good. I have never experienced one where it actually like stays on. Before we do that, so let's talk about the actual material. It is very comfortable. It is not too thick. There is a lot of stretch, I know people were like, how are you gonna walk in it? Is it constricting? Is it restricting? And as you can see, like, look at this. It is not. I can walk. I can stride. Able to go probably a size down because there is a lot of give in the waist, but again, I never know what to do with these Chinese sizing, so I always just go. Let's do the shaper. All right, shaper is on. I wanted to show you this shaper because it's a godsend. This is my favorite part. It just doesn't move. It doesn't budge. Look at that. It ain't moving, and it's actually really comfortable. It does roll a little bit at the top, but I can deal with that. Shaper is on. I got a little bit of a workout doing that. Let's get this. So we've got the shaper on. It does help smooth a little bit out. Mostly like my hip dips that I have. Violin hips, which is just completely natural. I've always had them, no matter my size. But it did help smooth things out. But did it help at the bottom? It is still flaring out in a way that I don't want. Let's keep trying. Second suggestion was flipping it around so that the back slit was now on the side. So I did just that, but the seam is a little off and now you can see the zipper. But what I also am not loving is the length of the slit. It is giving 1940s. It either has to be a little bit above the knee or maybe 2 or 3 inches higher for it to look a little bit more modern, a little bit more elevated in my opinion. Next suggestion was flipping it all the way so that the slit was in the front. And again, the length of the slit just does not make this look modern in any way, shape, or form. It almost feels as if somebody just took some scissors and hacked it themselves. That's it from the back. While I love this suggestion in theory, in practice, I just don't think it is offering what it should. In a way, this is growing on me, but it could just be because I've had it on. The black slit, the slit to the back ain't working for me though. Another suggestion was completely changing it from a skirt to a dress, which is something that I love to do with tube style skirts. And I am worried about this one just because of the way it already fits. I feel as if y'all didn't like the way it was fitting my curves as a skirt. Y'all really ain't gonna like the SpongeBob effect that it's about to have, but you never know, it might actually work. I got it up and I already can see that SpongeBob SquarePants, however it might be. I have a toddler who was not into that. I am laughing at it because it's funny. I could probably belt it to give it shape, but meh. I do like this length though, and from the back, it's not too bad from the back. But to wear it as a dress and make it look nice, I would have had to size down because there's just a little too much fabric. So let's get to the styling portion. I'm just going to throw on a boyfriend blazer. I love a big blazer, but this automatically makes me feel like I should be at church. So nah. And now let's just try on a cropped leather jacket that I got from Universal Standard. I like this one because it doesn't look like a moto jacket. It looks like a shirt jacket. I'm going to roll up the sleeves because showing a little skin tends to lengthen you a little bit, and I need that. So if you had left a comment, did you see one of your suggestions and has it swayed you? Do you still like this on me? I went ahead, I did all your suggestions except for the chunky boot with the graphic tee, just because I think that's done before, so there's lots of reference out there that you can see it. Obviously, if you really need to see it, I will go ahead and do that on my Instagram for you. But on this particular YouTube video, I wanted to base it off of the feedback, the suggestions that I got on that Instagram reel, because I'm here to serve you and I want you all to have references that aren't just slim or hourglass shapes. This is the skirt, up. I kind of like it just kind of halfway up, not completely up like this. It is still doing this weird like bell out that I'm not a fan of. The chances of me keeping this are slim to none, but maybe in the comments y'all will change my mind. I think this would be cute with a denim jacket as well, just to add a little bit casual aspect to this more dressy ensemble. You can also do this without these heels. You can do strappy heels, you could do chunky boots. The opportunities are endless, is basically what I'm telling you. Have fun with fashion. Let's do a quick little thing about fit. Just because you can get it on does not mean it fits you. Just because you can get it on doesn't mean that it fits you. And what I mean is if it's bunching, if you're adjusting, if you can see every ripple, if the fabric is like stretched out to the point where it's thin, it does not fit you. You got it on, but it does not fit you. So mind your fit. But with everything, I ain't gonna tell y'all what to do. Personal style is personal. But if you're thinking you wanna look your best, just because you get it on does not mean it fits you. So the last little look. And thank you so much. See, it rolled down. Oh, this is actually kind of cute. Doing it like a really high. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Please stay tuned for the next video, whatever it may be. Like I said, I am changing everything this year because I want to get back to my why. And my why has always been y'all. So thank you for watching. Please subscribe. And until the next one.